Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith. Live update. I hope everybody's Friday evening is going well. I'm on a little bit later than usual. Hope you can hang with me here for just a few minutes anyway. On this snowy Friday evening. Well, the snow is actually winding down, so that certainly is some good news there. But what's coming next? Of course, that's the big question. We're looking live right now at Coldwater. For those who are just tuning in now, appreciate it very much. And I'm looking at a chance for a little bit of light snow here. Chris, good for you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. In the room. Right on the money. Connie, no, snow go away. Michelle, hello to you in Hastings. Got about 4 to 5 inches there in the heart of Berry County in Hastings, Michelle. Thanks for checking in. Greg, sunny day today in Sturgis. Really? I thought you would have had some snow, at least in the afternoon, late afternoon. You missed out. I'm sure that you are crushed about missing out on the snow. We're looking at the Coldwater camera here. This is thanks to the city of Coldwater. It's the Willowbrook Tower camera, and it's looking live here out over I-69 because our radar indicates that there might be a little bit of light snow in the area. But obviously, it's going to be on the light side because it's not really obstructing our view. Just flurries, you don't need it. Nancy, snow all day in Galesburg. Oh yeah, Jeanette, hello to you in Coldwater, 2 miles west of this Coldwater camera. Well, then we say salute to you, as this is the I-69 interchange. Let's get right to what's going on. Already got 126 people in the room. That's cool. So we'll get moving here. That is not Holland. I apologize. That is not Holland. That is downtown Kalamazoo. So ignore the banner there. I must have changed the camera and didn't change the banner. So there you go. Now you know that the banner doesn't come with the camera, nor the camera comes with the banner. I have to manipulate both of them. Is this the last of the snow this time around? Yes, this time around. Look, we're still going to be in late, even a week from today, we're still in late March. So we're still in the snow zone. Not as likely, but we're still in the snow zone. So Michelle, but this is the last of the snow that's moving through right now. And you can see in Kalamazoo, got a couple of flurries there, it looks like on the camera lens. But notice it's all wet because temperatures are starting to warm up just a little bit. Good evening to you, Linda. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it very much. Let me show you some of those snowfall totals today. Now, these have not been updated tonight. So this was as of about 6 o'clock this evening. Kent County looks like you're winning the race with East Grand Rapids and Granville at 6 and 7 inches. Pretty healthy. Hastings and Hudsonville at 4 inches. As you move south, those snow totals drop off. Allegan with 3 inches. And then we did get a little bit more in downtown Kalamazoo just in the last hour, hour and a half. So we'll probably bump that up to about an inch and a half, inch and 3/4. I have to go out and measure and check that out. Desiree, hello to you. Russell, always good to see you. Thank you. Delane, good evening to you. And Linda in Montville, I forgot to mention that last time, Linda, but thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it very, very much. So you see those snow totals there. That's just a sampling of what fell. Here's the latest on the winter weather advisory. It is now being trimmed. And so we still have, through midnight, we still have Allegan, Berry, Eaton, Ionia, Kent, and Ottawa counties that are in it. But it's getting smaller and smaller. And I'll show you why here on the radar, and you'll see why it's getting smaller. Notice, essentially, this is over. I just posted this on Twitter and on my Facebook page, too. This is pretty much winding down. No snow in Montville. Okay, Linda, thanks for that report. You know, I remember saying last night that the models suggested that I-94 would be a cutoff and that south of there, that there wouldn't be too much. And it seems like that is the case. And that's why I really appreciate the reports there from you, Linda, and also Greg there in Sturgis. Karen, hello to you in Kinderhook. You probably have a little bit of snow going on there right now. I would think so, a little bit of snow there in Southeast Branch County. Our radar would indicate maybe a few flurries anyway. Mike, let's see, I got received by the Weekly Engagement Week. I don't know what that is. Give me some details on that. Linda, hello to you. And Tina, March is sort of going out like a lion, right? We put this into motion, and there you can see that. Now, that darker blue that you see that right now is rumbling into, oh, looks like it's headed to Ann Arbor there, east of Jackson, and then another area that is down in Hillsdale County, south of Jackson there, south of Jackson County, down around Irish Hills, looking at you there, Brooklyn, in Brooklyn, Michigan. So a little bit more snow there, but notice this is leaving. This is certainly exiting. It's getting out of here. Corinne, I'll pass that note along. No more snow, please. I'll pass that along. Here's the system itself. Remember, I was talking yesterday. We were watching it approach, and I said, it's going to be one of those Alberta clippers. It comes in, it hits hard, and then it gets out. And that's what it's doing right now. And now, headed over to my buddies over there on the east side of the state, looking at you, Mike and Chris, holding down the fort over there. Okay. Thank you very much, Mike, for elaborating on that. Whoa, 2.5 inches of rain in the FLA. Japan's white tiger. Thank you so much. Ooh, that would be pretty nasty if it were snow. But I'm sure that it's a bit of a warmer rain than what we're getting here with our snow, right? Russell, Easter weekend is looking pretty decent so far. I would say it's looking pretty decent so far. Not looking too bad. Of course, we're still, 9 days out? So we'll have to check in with that, especially on Monday, to get a little bit of more clarity. Okay, just flurries all day. Well, Mike, you got a little bit more coming over there. You see on the radar there, that darker blue that's coming in, I don't think it'll really give you much accumulation, if any, really, because it's moving so fast. But it's gonna come in and out there in a hurry. Thanks for the report, by the way, from Sarasota. Appreciate it very much. Chris, 29 in Almena Township. Thank you for that report. Jerry, good evening to you. I hope you have a great night as well. Laura, cold but no snow. Okay, Randy, hello to you. Michigan weather forecast, like we mentioned, yes, it's Michigan. You are right. This batch that comes in here, Mike, in the next hour will be about it for you. Laura in Centerville, hello to you, heart of St. Joe County. Notice the visibility is sort of going right along with that snow area. And so these numbers will be bumping up to Kalamazoo at 3, Battle Creek at 4. But, this snow area not only is moving out, but it's also getting thinner. It's getting weaker as it slides off to the east. So the visibility is now coming back up, and it's looking pretty good there. Yeah, Chris, out on 94 West today. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know what? Around 11-ish, those temps started jumping up. The model sort of projected that. So that's good. That's good. That really helped to shut things down. Wasn't that bad in Leonidas? Okay, Shannon, I appreciate that report. Once again, south of I-94, especially the further south you got from 94, wasn't too bad. Chesterland, hello to you. You've been having some sleet and grapple. You'll probably get a little rain-snow mix coming out of this, Robert, pretty soon there. They're in Chesterland and Ohio. Thank you for checking in. As always, I appreciate seeing you here. Thank you so much. Let's see, what were we saying there? Joanne, what's all that white stuff tonight? About 2 inches since 5 o'clock. That's pretty crazy. We did get some heavier stuff coming down there. It will go away. You're right. Michelle, hello to you. Thanks for the thanks. I appreciate that very much. Dan, hello to you. And Hastings got a little bit of snow there. Yeah, 4 inches as of late this morning. So you probably got a little bit more than that. And I hope you have a great weekend too. Thank you for being here, Dan. You got 6 inches in Holland. Okay. Mostly just on the grass. Yeah, I had a harder time, I think, sticking to the road just because even though the air temperature was cold, but those road temps are still a little bit warmer. So thanks for that report, David. 6 inches in Holland. We got 6 in Granville. I haven't seen another report from Holland, so I might have to throw that one up there on the screen. Thank you so much. Snowing hard in Battle Creek just now. That's the last of that band, Connie, or Corinne, that's moving through. It won't be around long. Barbara, I'm doing what I can. It will be going away, by the way. By midnight, this is going to be totally clear of the area. I mean, everybody. It's already clear. US 131 West. Kalamazoo, for example, West, it's already clear. Good idea, Russell. Staying in tonight for sure. And Michelle, you're right. Ready for spring weather. Jen, looking good now. By the way, I called about 3:50, 3:55 over there, and I left a message because nobody picked up. It just went to voicemail. So just to let you know, you'll have a message there. Joanne, good packing snow. It was heavy, yeah. Still 68 there, so it's a warm rain down there in Sarasota. Japan's white tiger. Thanks for that report. Candy, hello to you. The snow's winding down, and I'm okay with that. Chris had more lake effect than anything. Well, this was also some system. Yeah. We had that clipper, that Alberta clipper coming through. Let's see. David said several inches. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Thanks for that report. Ken in Comstock as well. Thanks for the thanks there. Appreciate it. Ashley, warm weather coming next week. Warmer. We're going to be in the 40s and 50s next week. In fact, we'll get to that. Let's get right to it. First, let me show you with the hour by hour. This was at 7 o'clock. We're going to run this forward. By 9 o'clock, it's starting to move out. Here's what's happening midnight, it's long gone, and overnight we'll actually even see some clearing. And so that'll set us up for sunshine. Tomorrow's not a bad looking day, but it is going to be colder than what's typical for us at this time of year. Kathy, thanks for that report from Sturgis. Michael, hello to you in Hastings. Got a little snow there, right? That late March sun is strong. You're right, David. And of course, as we get later in the year, it's going to get stronger and stronger. Carol, good evening to you from Sturgis. Not very much snow there today. Appreciate the report. Right now, we're in the upper 20s to around 30. There's not a heck of a lot of wind with this, so going to get right to the 7-day. And there you see what we have. Not a bad looking weekend. Again, when you consider that our average high is in the upper 40s, we're going to be several degrees cooler. So it's going to be a chilly weekend, but it will feature some sunshine. I think that's all right. Karen, warming up enough to pull the boat from storage. Ooh, yeah, you could do that. I mean, because next week it's going to warm up. Here's the problem. You know, we certainly are susceptible to continuing to having some freezing temperatures in April. So I guess it just depends on how bad you want to get that boat out. 50s are still pretty chilly, but yeah, I guess so. My fingers are crossed for you there, Karen, but I don't think you're going to be out boating in the next week. I'll tell you that. No 60s and 70s on the horizon here in the near term, to be sure. No 60s or 70s coming up. Not in the near term anyway. You got back out to cable. You spoke too soon. You jinxed it, right? You jinxed it. Well, be safe out there, Chris. Linda, hello to you in Galesburg. And next Friday does look pretty nice. Hey, 56 with some sunshine. By the way, that 14% shouldn't be there. That's 0. I don't have to take that out. I don't know how that got in there. Let's see. April, do you think you're done with the snow? For the season, I wouldn't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that we're done with the snow. But I don't have anything yet that would indicate that we have anything else that's coming up. Joanne, liking Monday with, warmer and rain, right? Warmer and rain. Okay, yeah. Oh, then yeah, I would get it out if you're going to have it on Lake Erie for the eclipse. Oh, that is awesome, Karen. Good for you. That is awesome. Thank you. I hope that works out for you. We're going to have a reporter from our sister station in Flint that'll be live in Monroe County, right there in the southeasternmost portion of the state, which is the only place in Michigan where there's going to be totality. Will is going to be in Indianapolis for totality, and I am going to be a little bit south of Fort Wayne for totality. That's all coming up on Eclipse Day, which is a week from Monday. So that's exciting. Stay tuned for that. John, hello to you in Manistee. Got 23 now and not much snow. You were too far north, I think, a little bit for that, right? Thanks for that report, but you are certainly in the cold. George, I'm doing great, and I am so happy to see you here to make me feel good again. Mr. Grand Rapids is glad that system is over, right? Mr. GR in the house, and GR got hit the hardest, I think, with that snow today. So thanks for being here. I appreciate it, as always. Juanita, snowing a little bit. Review by about 10 or 11 o'clock or so. Cal, thank you for the thanks. And Sheila, husband drove from Connecticut to Chicago, didn't hit any snow until Chicago. So far, duck the winter. Fingers crossed for safe travels, right? Andrea, hello to you. Michelle, going to Ohio, okay, for the eclipse. Very nice, very nice. Jackie, good evening to you. And Marcia, hey, good to see you. Tomorrow it'll be out, but remember, there's not a lot of heat. It's going to be cold tomorrow, but I don't know about you. I'll take the sun and give up a few degrees for anything. Okay, that'll be cool, Jen. I'll just give you a ring next week too, but I did want to let you know that I tried to call. Let's see, Harvey. All right. Hey, you know what? He was pretty cool. People really like him around here. So, Joanne, you'll be in Norwalk, Ohio for totality. Excellent. Love to hear about all these plans for going to see the eclipse and see totality. That's going to be awesome. It's not that far away from us here in West Michigan for totality. Not much snow in Three Rivers. Appreciate that. Report there, Michelle. And return the belt, noting that it is cold. All right, everybody, there's the 7-day. Hey, we got a big chill coming for the weekend with some sunshine. Then we're going to give up the sun for clouds and rain scattered on Monday, more likely to be widespread on Tuesday, but it will be windy and warmer. Both Monday and Tuesday are going to be windy, and it will be warmer with highs to start next week up into the 50s. All right, everybody, I'm right at 15 minutes, so I'm going to skate on out of here. Thanks for giving up part of your Friday evening with me. I hope the weather update was good for you. Again, the takeaway for the weekend, the snow's moving out, even for those who are still seeing it. It's going to be moving out. Not so fast for you, Mike, over there in Wyandotte, there on the east side of the state, but you'll be getting rid of it here in the next couple of 3 hours or so. And I think the accumulating part is pretty much done. Andrea, thanks for the thanks. I appreciate that very much, and good night to you, George. But the weekend's going to be pretty decent with some sunshine, but it's going to be cold for this time of year. So that's the takeaway for the weekend. I hope everybody enjoys it. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'm going to be live in 30 minutes. It's 9:30. I'll be live in 30 minutes on ARC West Michigan. And then we're after basketball. Last night it wasn't until about 12:15, 12:30. So, of course, you know, we have March Madness. And for us, the CBS station, that means that we're watching basketball here. And so we will be on after the late basketball game that usually tips about 9:45 or 10. And so that usually puts us on at about midnight. So if you want to hang with me there, I'll see you there on the mothership on News Channel 3. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate that very much. And hey, we all appreciate the plow drivers out there for sure. Chris, thank you. And enjoy your weekend too. I hope you do as well. Delane, what do I think the weather will be like for Easter? I think we'll see some sunshine and temps in the 40s and 50s, you know? So I don't think it's going to be looking too bad. We'll have to cross our fingers that that part of the forecast doesn't change. And of course, I'll have much more clarity on that when I join you again on Monday. So hang with me there, Delane, and we'll get the lowdown on that too on Monday. Right now, it doesn't look too bad. Alyssa, hello to you. And Tammy, I hope you have a nice weekend as well. And return the belt. I hope you have a great evening too. So I'll be live after the basketball game on News Channel 3. Colin Rogers will be here live in the morning from 6 to 10 a.m. with live weather updates. He'll have news of that sunshine. It's going to be chilly tomorrow, but at least we see the sun. Yeah, I think pretty typical, David. You know, not too bad, right? And then what else? Oh, I'm live on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, and what's the other one? Twitter, Instagram, Threads. Oh, and YouTube at Weatherman Keith, the @ sign and Weatherman Keith. And then, of course, on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson. Alicia, good evening to you. Thanks for sliding in right before I get out. April, thanks for the thanks. I appreciate it. Delane, I hope you have a good weekend too. No snow in Coldwater. Linda, thanks for that report. And good evening to you too. April, thank you so much. And Delane, hope you have a good weekend. Who did I miss? Alicia, good evening to you. And Patty, I hope you have a good evening as well. Jessica, good evening to you. 5 inches in Jenison. I'm writing that one down. Yeah, you know what? Ottawa County, Kent County, I think got hit the hardest, but Ottawa got a pretty good dose of it as well. And so did Barry County, northern Barry County, over to Ionia County, but it's all moving out. It's all moving out. Sherry, I hope you have a good weekend, a great weekend as well. We made it to Saturday. Isn't that nice? I hope everybody gets to sleep in and enjoy the safe or a pleasant weekend, restful weekend, and that you stay safe. If I don't catch up with you tonight on the tube, either on ARC West Michigan at 10 or after basketball tonight on News Channel 3, I'll continue to post some over the weekend. So stay in touch with me. I'll stay in touch with you, and we'll meet again Monday night. Have a good night, everybody.